how's the show gone for Bandwidth?
It's a good show. A lot of the companies here are our customers. A lot of these applications are built on our platform. So for us, it's really good to listen to these companies talk about their challenges, where they're seeing growth. It allows us to understand how we need to build, the problems we need to solve for them, so they can focus on getting more and more adoption by enterprises. So it's a great show for us to be able to listen, watch our customers, learn more about them firsthand, and get that conviction we need to know about how we need to help them.
And you talked about adoption from enterprise. I was just sitting in on your panel, and I said before we do this, I was going to get you to consolidate a 45-minute panel down into 2 minutes. I'm not going to do that. But that was about driving enterprise adoption of APIs. And I think what you guys do at Bandwidth, which does that sort of inherently, is you have some really specific, valuable use cases that enterprises can easily see how they'll apply in their own business.
Yeah, I think that if I try and summarize it in 2 minutes, the APIs give the tools to enterprises to get more out of cloud communications. And I think there's two big use cases. There are the use case is really important. And really it's the toolbox lets them get more. They can integrate more, they can do more unique things that maybe the packaged products don't do. And I think it gives more tools that ultimately will help drive the adoption and the utility and productivity out of cloud communications that the enterprise really want. So I'm excited about them. As I said up there, still super early days for APIs, and particularly communications APIs in the enterprise.
Yeah, and the other thing that must be really encouraging from a Bandwidth perspective is one of the biggest trends in this show has been communication integration and talk of CPaaS, and you guys are obviously in the right place.
Yeah, that's what we do. For us, it's exciting because communications APIs ultimately lead to more productivity in the enterprise, and it's fun. It's fun to come to events like this and hear what our customers, what enterprises are doing to work better, faster, smarter, and to see the impact of. We may look as an API, but it can bring dramatic improvements to one of our customers or an enterprise, and that's what's genuinely fun and fulfilling about being at a show like this.
There was another reason that I wanted to get you in front of the camera, and it's because there is genuine Bandwidth news as well about your number porting enhancement. So I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about that.
Yep. So our philosophy at Bandwidth is we call it happy porting. And if you're familiar with porting at all in the industry, porting is not really
a pleasant experience.
It's not a pleasant experience. And we've today released a huge enhancement to our API and to our portal that lets customers port in a single order, tens of thousands of numbers, multiple carriers, tons of enhancements, and the kind of things that we've watched by watching our customers use our porting application firsthand, being in the rooms with teams of people doing that, seeing the kinds of things we can do to make them more productive and bring them back in our application. So for us, porting is actually, for our customers, it's a barrier to growth. It's a barrier to onboarding new end users. And so as much as we can make that process better, it's a problem we can solve for the industry to help drive the adoption of cloud communications by enterprises. So we're thrilled about it. It's a way we can come and feel we're actually helping the industry so that nobody else has to worry about that problem. We can help put it behind our API and our application.
Because traditionally it's been a logistical and operational administrational obstacle, hasn't it?
It still is. But we can hide that from everybody behind an API. And that's the goal of it. Behind the scenes, it can often still be really messy, but our customers don't need to know about that. They just need to say, here's the phone numbers. We want to know when we could bring them all onto our platform, and we can just hide all the complexity behind it for our customers. That's kind of the joy of what we get to do.